So welcome back guys to another Blender tutorial video. This video I'm gonna talk about materials and how to add materials to your object. So first of all, if you see I have this nice little cute shoe. I would be adding some more things, objects. Okay, for nice explanation, I will also go for shader editor in this video. How does that work? Okay, let's go for UV sphere. Okay, we have these three items. Okay, you see that? So we have these three items. Now you see they are like colorless, white shaded, and they're not even shade smooth. For smooth you can just hit that button. You see the materials are like smoother now, and I will not do that right now. Okay, so first of all, to see the colors and materials, there is a panel over here. By here you can add your materials, and these are already preset materials. Okay, so first of all you have to go to this menu. Okay, to see that you have to go to the viewport shading mode. Now you see they have now a light color material. Now they have default material that is white for them. So there are so many things. If we click on any object, it will add material to it. So first of all I go for this cube one. Okay, let's add a material. Now it will add a default material with the principal BSDF. Okay, this means that you can add multiple things to your material. Like if I add like a somewhat, maybe let's go for a black one, like that. Now you see this material as something kind of matte and my matte look. Now if I add metallic, now you see it's kind of a bit shiny and glossy. If I remove the roughness, you see it's gonna shine so much now. Now you see it's like, you know, kind of bit of glass cube. There is also so many methods you can also do that. Okay, you can add emission to it also. So what you can do is go emission, make it a color of somewhat high, and okay, make it the strength of 1.73. Now if you see that if I turn on lights and scene world, if I turn on the scene world, the world will not render, cause you know, for that you have to add on the world from over here. From background you have to choose the environment texture. Okay, you see now this is not working right now, so this I would be explaining in other videos. Okay, for right now I won't do that. I'll just do that. Okay, so scene world, you can also see the lightings and color effects by changing these things, you know. These I will do the default. Okay, so we go back to the materials. If I see that there are principal VSD, by clicking on this dot you can add, like, you know, before that I will show you that you have this base color. You can also add an image texture to your thing. What you can do is you can add just image texture, and the way you open any of your textures, like if I open this one. Okay, yep, yeah, now you see the image texture is open and it's like the color of blue. If I open somewhere else one, like this rusted one, now you see this cube is rusted. That's how you can apply your, you know, like your textures to your cube or something. Now you see it is like it's a cube. Now if you want to make it a glass or something, you need shader editor. By that you can do is go to shader editor. This is also gonna have similar things. This is the base node for this thing. Okay, and this is no, this is image texture node, this one, and this is principal BSD, and this is material output, what you're seeing. Okay, we can also change that by, you know, you see if I add a mix shader like in between them, and now if I add one more with a transparency like that. Okay, like that. Now you see it comes with somewhat of transparency. If I increase the factor like that, you know, you don't see a much difference. But if you change the, yeah, like that, now you will see the difference right now. Okay, if I change the color somewhat, factor reducing transparency. Okay, if I just, you know, just remove this one, and if I just press this one, or if I even just delete this one, go for white for this one, and maybe delete this one also. So Yep. This one will be like, you can also choose these things from over here. Like you see, that is mix shader over here, emission. Your block will emission right over there like that. Okay, you can increase the strength of it. The emission means that the lighting will spread out. If I add a mesh, like a mesh plane, z scale at 100 axis, and now if I just see the scene lightings, you don't see that right now, because then you have to see in the in the rendered view. You will see the lightings of this cube, but not right now, because it's just the viewport. If I go for this one, now you see the lighting. Okay, in the rendered view, you see the lighting of this cube. That's how the emission works. There are so many things in this in materials also, that can't be explained in one single video. Okay, one more thing I like to explain you is that in this, if you have a whole sphere and you add materials to it, and like you add a red material. Okay, so you don't want whole cube to be red. Okay, you want something like a pattern in it. So what you can do is you can also use this what we say, material properties in edit mode also. So what you can do is alt left click. Okay, yeah, was it left click? Yeah, alt left click and just shift and alt left click like that till the bottom, however you want it, and one more at the top. Oh no, no, you just have to be precise about that. Okay, that there's an easy way to do that. Nice. Okay, so like you see, you have to make a pattern like this. So what you can do is you can click on this add button. You can assign a new one, not that's the default one. Okay, you can assign a new one. I would go for some like black one, like over here. So now you see it does have a nice cool shading part to it. If you go out of the, you see something cool stuff, and if you shade it smooth, now you see a metallic ball like that with some kind of pattern. It's up to you. You can face like you can select just one face and change its color itself. It's up to you. You can use your creativity up to your level. Okay, however you can also extrude the face with the same method like that. Okay, cute shoe. You can also add materials to it. There are presets to it. Like you have this material and you don't want it to be this one, you can just click on the minus button and the thing will automatically be deleted. Okay, same thing as you can do on this shoe. I will apply a glossy one. This will give a glass texture to my shoe. Like you see, not a glass one, a metallic texture to it, because glossy is like metallic texture. You can change things from shader editor also. There are so many nodes and things that make your make your object so much of good quality and textures. You can also design, but exporting these textures to somewhere other software like Unity or somewhere else gotta be difficult. So you can, if you want to have have something good in Blender, or only that you have to make animation and just export images or just videos, that's gonna be great. But if you have to export this object to something like 3D models, that's gonna be difficult. So I won't recommend that you texture from blendering. From texture painting, you can easily just export the UV map, but not the not the nodes thing. So you have to be, yeah, you just have to save your texture, your UV texture map. Blender has an option for doing that. Okay, so this you have, it's up to you. You can change it to metallic, that's glossy. I can change it to like glass, and that's Pac-Man. Now you see that's something like transparency. Wait a second, there's black man sharp. If I go, you see this some kind of different glass texture. Okay, that you see on spoons like that. You can change it, up to you. Multi-scatter GTX. Yeah, it's like somewhat kind of velvet. Okay, kind of looks nice, but Backman is nice. You can change roughness, up to you. Okay, that's also okay. Refraction, maybe that is okay. You can also change it to like somewhat else. There are so many things. If I go for like transparent VSDF, this will not show right now. If I go for this, now you see this is transparent and you can see the cube hole right there. That was I was talking about in the nodes. Okay, right there is a node. If I go for like glossy one also at the same time with a mix shader in between, and if I go for this, that will have a nice look to it, like yeah, like that. It's just green also at the same time and somewhat transparent also. I just changed the factor so much. Now you see it's green and transparent also. It's up to that material is like this is shiny one, so that's why it's transparent. In this view you don't you doesn't see much transparency right now. Okay, it's up to in the rendering mode. There are so many options for lighting and settings also. We'll talk about that in the next video. By that I would like to say that if you find this video useful, definitely hit that like button, and if you're new to this channel, then hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new uploads and Blender tutorial. I would be doing more much next series. There gonna be more parts for this node editor and shader and materials. So there's gonna be like material 3 point something or 4 point something. So stay tuned guys, press that bell icon and enjoy your day. Thanks for watching guys.